Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Fred Bean's Nissan in Flemington, New Jersey to check out this brand new 2025 Nissan Sentra. This is the SR trim with the SR Premium package. It's got all the bells and whistles for a Sentra in 2025. Atlantic gray is the color, black two-tone roof, black leatherette interior, orange accents. So you can let me know if you're in the market for a compact sedan. Is this loaded up Sentra the way you would rock and roll? So let's dig in. Front end of this Sentra SR in the Atlantic gray is moving closer. We have LED lighting for headlights and DRL standard bulbs for turn signals. We have the gloss black V-Motion grille with the orange SR on the right side. And we have functionality in the grille, top and bottom. Now, as we come around to the wheel and tire package, it is an 18-inch machined aluminum alloy wheel with the Nissan badge on the center cap. Wheels are wrapped in hand-cooked Kinergy GT all-season tires, 215 on the width of 45 series sidewall 18s, all four corners, front-wheel drive. Suspension-wise, we have McPherson front strut, multi-link in the rear. The Atlantic gray with the black two-tone roof, looking good. We have gloss black side view mirror caps, LED turn signals, 360-degree view cameras. We're color matched on the front and rear door handle. Right side fuel filler cap. Up top, we got the black roof, the shark fin antenna, and then we do have an optional standard sunroof. And then over the back, we have the deck lid spoiler kicking up in body color. Standard lighting in the back, Sentra on the left, the Nissan badge in the center, SR in orange on the right. Down below, we got some gloss black and body color, and we do have a single-sided chrome exhaust finisher. Under the hood of this Sentra SR is Nissan's 2-liter inline 4-cylinder engine mated to an Xtronic CVT, 149 horsepower, 145 pound-feet of torque, MPGs, 30 in the city, 38 on the highway, 33 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. All right, before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much? Well, here we go. Base price, 25 Nissan Sentra SR, $24,590. This vehicle's got a few options on it, including that SR Premium package. So once we add those in and a destination and delivery charge of $1,140 from Nissan's Aguas, Mexico assembly plant, we have a total vehicle MSRP from the factory of $29,690. And for those who are interested, there is no import fee attached to this vehicle. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the driver door panel, we'll move in closer. Black soft touch material across the top. Then we have the leatherette with the orange cross stitch. We have brushed aluminum on the door handle, faux carbon fiber in and around the flat black switchgear, soft armrest with more orange stitching. We have a large door pocket, and then we have the 8-speaker Bose premium sound system that's part of the SR Premium package. We have a large footbox with a push-on, push-off brake with a large brake and accelerator. We do have the Sentra door sill plate to welcome you to the vehicle. Seating-wise, full power with lumbar for the driver, manual assist front passenger. Black leatherette with the orange stitching, bolstering, firm but forgiving. Headrests are firm but forgiving. Front passenger door panel, same action as the driver over on the dash. Soft touch with the orange stitching. Then we have hard black plastic right above your glove box. Coming on over, it is Nissan's 8-inch infotainment system. It is a touchscreen, and it is wireless CarPlay, wired Android Auto. That's how this system rocks. Right now we're on the home button. From here you can Bluetooth your phone. You can go to your music. Right here you can go to your source, and you have AM, FM, Sirius XM, Bluetooth music, as well as USB and aux jack connections. As we move on out, you can go to your main menu. You can go to your camera. If we go to our main menu, right here, there is your connections. We can hit that. That's where you're going to go ahead and set up your Wi-Fi hotspot, USB. There's your apps right there. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, add up to 6 devices, and you're good to go. Then you have your camera. There is the 360-degree view camera with trajectory, but it's Nissan's old camera that is very cloudy, and this really is in desperate need of upgrading. That is for sure. We are good to go. Volume, tuning, coming on down. 3 heat and air vents, 4-way hazards, dual climate, 2-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger with a heated steering wheel. Down further, we have a USB-C, USB-A, aux jack, 12-volt, engine auto stop start on or off, and a rubberized area to store your phone. No wireless charging pad in this one. Push button start. Here is the gator with the orange stitching to go through the simulated gears of this Xtronic CVT. Coming down further, we have an area for storage, some more faux carbon fiber in and around your 2 cup holders. Then we have our Nissan key fob right here. Remote start, lock, unlock, pop the trunk, panic button, nice weight. And then our armrest, soft with the orange cross stitch. We open that up, and we have a larger area underneath for storage. Sentra steering wheel, leatherette wheel with the orange cross stitch. Nice 10 and 2 notches, Nissan badge on the horn button, flat bottom wheel to help you get in and out of the vehicle. So a very handsome looking steering wheel here in the Sentra. I do like that. Easy to get in and out of too at 5'11". Now, flat black on the switch here. On the left, you're going to have the controls for the digital portion of your dash, as well as seek for your music and volume. Then on the right side, you're going to have your adaptive cruise control, telephone voice commands, no paddles. On the left side, headlight controls, turn signals, high beams. On the right, front windshield wiper. And then over here on the left, again, you have your eco mode on or off, brighten dim the dash, trip reset, pop the trunk. And then we do have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel, even though it is very stiff, probably hasn't been used yet. And then we have our analog digital combo, right? So analog gauges on the left and right with a 7-inch digital display in the center. And you can go through additional information from top to bottom, or you can go left to right, depending on what you may want to see when you're going down the road. Overhead console, SOS button in case there's an emergency on the road, spot for your shades right there. If you want your dome lighting to come on and off when you open and close the door, this button with the picture of the car with the open door, that button stays off. Open the door, lighting comes on, close the door, lighting will dim out. Then we have a manual shade for this panoramic roof, and then boom, one touch back. When glass goes back, wind buffeter comes up, one touch closed. If you want to tilt it, you just push that button up towards the roof, tilts up, tilts down, and we can close up the shade. Rear view mirror, framed rear view mirror with manual dimming function, and then we have our sun visor with vanity and a light. Does it slide? Yes, it does. Getting into the back of the Sentra SR, but first the rear door panel, where we're going to have the same kind of vibe as the front, but we're going to go hard black plastic up top instead of soft touch. Then everything else remains the same as far as materials. I have the seat set for my driving position, but since we got the sloping roof line, it's going to be right leg in, then duck, twist, bring in the left leg. That's the deal. Once I'm in, though, at 5'11", plenty of room for my head, shoulders, and knees, but you're going to have to duck if you're over 5'9", I imagine. Now, the seat is set for my driving position. We have the leatherette all the way down. No seat pocket behind the driver. We do have one behind the front passenger, and we do have a USB-A, a charging USB-A here in the back. Not to worry, if you got a C connector for your phone, you can get an adapter that goes A to C for about $5 on Amazon. No heat and air vents, but in all fairness to the vehicle, I have the air on right now. I have the, as you can see, fan speed down to the minimum level, and I can still feel the air here in the back seat. Now, as we come to the back seats, we still have the same leatherette with the orange stitching, very soft. And then we have our armrest. Bring that down, super soft, 2 cup holders. So overall, it is quite comfortable here in this compact Sentra. Getting into the trunk of the Sentra SR, well, it's a manual trunk, but you can pop it from the key fob, you can pop it from the dash, or you come to the back and right above the license plate, there's a button. You hit it and it just pops up. Spring loaded, nice wide opening, 14.3 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of the Sentra trunk. We do have our shopping hooks right here, hang things on so things won't slide around. We got the cargo net. We got the Sentra floor mats in here. And then underneath, we do have tools jack and a spare, so thank you Nissan for the spare. And if you need more room, we do have folding rear seats. You just come around to each door, and there's a button on the back. You just pull it up, or pull up the knob, I should say, and down they go. 60-40 split. Right there. So now, bit of a kick up, and they don't go totally flat, but if you have some longer items, larger items, you got room. So it's a good use of space here in the trunk area. Window sticker time, here we go. 25 Sentra SR. Standard equipment left and right. Now all the options, including that big SR premium package. Total vehicle MSRP, $29,690. Fuel economy estimates, government safety ratings, made by Nissan in Mexico. Take this baby out for a spin. All right, we're out on the road in this 25 Sentra. Haven't been in one in quite a while. Last Sentra we saw was the SV Premium. Now we're in the SR Premium. Almost 30 grand, but you know what? There's always sales going on these cars, and no doubt there's a sale on this one as well. So you're not going to pay MSRP on this baby. Great visibility out of all the glass, no issues there. Big side view mirrors, blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, pre-collision, all that jazz in here for safety. LED headlights up front for safety as well. And the suspension's well tuned, the chassis is well tuned, the steering is tight and right. Nissan always makes a good handling vehicle. They really do. Just imagine if this baby had a VC turbo engine with a 6-speed. Huh. That would be some fun. Because then you'd go to 268 horsepower from 149. That's the way to rock and roll, Nissan. If you're keeping the Sentra around, there's some things you need to do. And number one is, obviously, the head unit's got to go. Now, Nissan is replacing their head units with the new Google system once they do a refresh. Brakes, they feel good. But let's take off. And it's just not a quick car, right? The 2-liter inline 4, no turbos, lower on the horsepower. It's not a fast car. It looks cool. The SR package and the premium package gives it a nice look. It's comfortable. It handles well. You really got to work to get the power out of it in order to, you know, to hoon it around, which some people do like. But you know what? If you're going to keep this around and you're going to get rid of the Altima and the Versa, let's jazz the motor up in this. Yeah, you can use the 2-liter for the lower trim levels, but if I want an SR and I'm willing to pay 30 grand for it, give me the VC turbo option of adding that and giving me 268 horsepower instead of 149. And then I can really do some hooning in this thing. They may have to stiffen it up a little bit. They may have to, you know, dump the CVT. That'd be fine with me. Maybe going with the 7-speed automatic in here that they had in the Infiniti Q50. Let's do something a little bit different. Let's make this thing more of an enthusiast car if you want to pay for the top level. Especially since you're no longer going to be making your midsize sedan or your subcompact 17.7 foot turning radius that just whips right around. Like I was saying, if you're no longer going to make your midsize sedan or your subcompact, you're going to have money to put in this. Let's do something with it, Nissan. Let's really do something with it. If I want to buy a SV, then I can get this set up. But if I want an SR Premium, then let me option in the VC turbo. Let me option in a manual. I know that's probably not going to happen, but at least, at minimum, get rid of the CVT and give me a 7-speed or a 9-speed automatic. And that'll just make this thing a wild amount of fun. Yeah, it would be expensive, but let's say it comes in at 35, 36. With that kind of action in it, I think it's still worth the money, but you let me know what you would do. If you're in the market for a compact sedan, there's a lot to choose from, including the two big hitters, right? The Corolla and the Civic, but you also have the Kia K4, the Hyundai Elantra. There's a lot of heavy hitters out there that this has to compete with. Would you consider a Sentra? Let me know, put it in the comments. But I do want to thank Fred Beans Nissan here in Flemington, New Jersey, for allowing the channel access to this brand new 2025 Nissan Sentra SR Premium in Atlantic Gray for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.